Hello everybody, we are CrewConnect. We are a construction workforce and project management system. And with that, let me introduce you to our team.
I'm Cody Matthews. I did the back end with the database, as well as the web dashboards and the front end user interface for the clock-in screen.
Hello, my name is Joel, and for this project, I've been working as a front-end, back-end, and DevOps engineer.
I'm Liam Coburn, and I was a full-stack developer on the project.
Hi, I am Spencer Perry, and I primarily worked on the front end and back end for the mobile app portion of our project.
Many construction companies rely on paper-based processes. These can be easily lost, damaged, disorganized, or simply just not collected in time. This can result in major problems, such as hidden issues with equipment or projects, where delayed reporting and action can cause damage, delays, or budget overruns. Additionally, missing or disorganized information could result in inaccurate analytics and lead to misleading decision-making. The solution is CrewConnect, a mobile and web interface allowing field workers, project managers, and safety teams to collaborate together to ensure project success. Our mobile app allows workers in the field to quickly clock in, allowing them to get to the important work of the day and to fill out reports easily and submit them quickly. And our web interface allows project managers to ensure that projects are running smoothly and to correct issues before they become major. It also allows for safety teams to review safety reports and incidents in a timely manner, ensuring teams in the field are as safe as possible. Now let's look at some user stories. First, we have the laborer who wants to clock in quickly. They have more important things to do than mess around with a buggy or confusing interface to clock in. So we wanted to ensure that our system was quick and easy to use. Next, we have the equipment operator that needs to ensure that their equipment and vehicles are working in a safe and productive manner. And finally, we have the project manager who needs to ensure that projects run smoothly, on time, and on budget. These helped us understand our target audience and their needs, which helped us further develop CrewConnect into a useful platform to facilitate these needs. We are really excited to show you CrewConnect. I'm going to pass you off to Cody to go over our web interface.
This is the CrewConnect web dashboard, the command center for project managers and supervisors who need real-time visibility into everything happening in the field. Right at the top, I can see at a glance how many active projects we're running, how many team members are on the roster, how many hours have been logged this week, and critically, how many people are clocked in right now. All of this is live data pulled straight from the field. Below that, I have a list of my active projects that I can click directly into, a labor overview chart breaking down hours by day of the week, and a quick team status showing my workforce utilization. Everything a manager needs without a single phone call. From the time section, I can pull up time cards for any employee over any date range. I can look up exact clock in and clock out times, which project they're working in, all captured automatically from their phone in the field. No more chasing down paper time cards or relying on workers to remember what they did 3 days ago. And here's where it all comes together, the reports. On the payroll summary tab, I get total hours, overtime is flagged in red, and estimated payroll for every employee down below, for whatever time range I choose. In the project cost tab, I can see budgeted hours versus actual hours for every single project. Green means we're under budget, and red means we're over budget. This kind of insight used to take hours of spreadsheet work. Now it's one click. This is the CrewConnect web dashboard, giving management the real-time data they need to keep teams accountable, projects on budget, and operations running smoothly.
Thanks, Cody. I'm now going to go over our features for our mobile app. Once you've logged in, you'll be presented with this screen. And to clock in, we just click the blue button. From here, we can see that we need to select a job. We can select the jobs by either doing the drop down or selecting our nearest job. We'll just click this one, for example. And then for each job, we also need to select the cost code for that specific job, for that clock in. And then we also have the option to select a piece of equipment that we're using. For this example, we will use a truck, and then we can also add a note if we need to. So now let's start. From here, we can see that we can either clock out, switch jobs. Switch jobs will take us back to that screen, allow us to change to a different job. Take break will allow us to take a break, and it'll pause our timer. From here, I'm going to show off our time card. From our time card screen, we have a month view, and then we have a weekly view. And we can also see that for today, we have some hours clocked. So if we click on this, it'll take us into our daily view. Our daily view will show each individual cost code and job that we are working. From here, we can go in and view our time off. We can go back to this page. From here, we'll see time off. We can select time off by selecting the days. So we can select 2 days and then select the type of time off. We can either select 8 hours, 4 hours, or 2 hours, and then give a reason why. So we can submit. That'll be submitted. And then if you're a manager, you can go onto the app screen and then click My Crew. My Crew will show all the employees' individual time cards, how many hours they've worked. So this employee worked no hours, but we approved his time. This one hasn't been submitted yet. We can also go in and see the time off for each individual employee, whether we approve it, the employee cancels that time off, or we can deny it. We can also go in, and the rest of these apps are custom forms. So we have a DVIR, daily log, observation. All these forms can be created using our web app, and then this will show all the forms that the company has available. So let's view an observation form. You basically can just go through and select what happened or whatever. And also we have a contacts list, which allows us to reach out to any employee that works in the company for whatever reason, give them a text, give them a phone call, give them an email. And then we also have a map. So if for whatever reason we don't know where a job is, we can search for it. And we can go through, and let's say we're looking for the University of Utah, we can get directions. That'll open the directions app on your phone. From there, we have our all forms page. Our all forms page allows us to see all our forms. We also have our profile page, which just allows us to see our profile information, our role in the company, and that's about it. I'm now going to pass this off to Joel.
Let me introduce you to our tech stack. Because our users need a web and mobile application, we decided to use the Expo framework to develop both platforms with more consistency. We are hosting the front end on CloudFront to deliver content with low latency on AWS's Edge network. Our backend uses Amazon ECS to run a Dockerized Node.js application, and we chose this approach so that our application can easily scale with more traffic. We use Supabase because it gives us a full Postgres database, along with built-in authentication and row-level security. With this architecture, we're able to deliver a fast, scalable experience across both mobile and web. For our project, we focused on using foundational engineering practices such as issue tracking, continuous integration, and incorporating user feedback. Over 16 weeks, we made 266 commits and completed 199 issues. We have a full GitLab CI/CD pipeline that runs 84 tests across 8 files on every merge request and commit to main. And only after this will it deploy our front end and back end. We have really enjoyed working on this project and are proud of the product we've created. Thank you so much for taking the time and watching our presentation video.